Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're cooking delicious, thick, juicy, boneless pork chops in our cast iron skillet. So let's get started. Yeah, to make our thick, boneless pork chops, we have a Smithfield center cut pork loin. Yep, and it's a little over 4.5 pounds, but we're going to be cutting some really nice, thick pork chops out of that. So let's get started doing that. Let me get the wrappings off this and I'll bring you back when I'm done with that. Okay, there it is, our beautiful center cut pork loin. And we're going to make some nice pork chops out of this. 2, maybe 3. Probably 2 real thick ones. And we're going to use our aceti knife. It's a Santoku knife. Oh, you know what? I got to sharpen this. I haven't sharpened it lately, and we're going to use our AnySharp knife sharpener. So let's do that. And we'll get our AnySharp knife sharpener. Yeah, I forgot I was going to sharpen it before I started the video here, but let's go ahead and use it. We'll put it right here and we'll clamp it down. And we'll take our aceti knife here, the Santoku, and we'll go ahead and sharpen it. We'll pull it through there maybe 3 times. Just like that, nice and light. Oh yeah. Sharpen that right up. Okay, let's remove our AnySharp knife sharpener. It's got a nice suction cup on there. It won't move when you're sharpening your knives. Okay, so we're back. Alright, this thing is really sharp now. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to square this up a little bit, and we're probably going to cut into about here, and we're going to save this piece for something else. So let's just cut that piece right off. Look how sharp that knife is. Wow. We'll put that aside, and we're going to cut some really thick ones here. So that's a little over 2 inches. So we're going to go about that size right there. Beautiful. Let's make them the same. Okay, about there. Okay, now let's go ahead and put this aside. There you have it, our really thick boneless pork chops. And now we're going to use one of these. Yeah, and we're going to flatten them out just a little bit, make them a little bigger, and possibly tenderize them a little bit. We may or may not use this end. I don't think so. We're going to use the flat end. Okay, we're going to take one of these, a Ziploc bag, and we're going to go ahead and put them in there. Just like that. And we're going to pound them a little bit and make them flatter and a little bit thinner, maybe 1 3/4 inches, but we're going to make them a little bigger. Okay, let's flatten these out and make them a little bit thinner. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and get them out of the bag. Yeah, they look nice. And they're still pretty thick. Yep. Okay, let's put them on a plate. Get this other one out of there. Yeah, they look good. Okay, we'll put that one on a plate. Okay, can you see them? Yeah, they look good. Wow. Okay, we'll put them aside for now. Get rid of our bag. We'll get rid of our cutting board. Yeah, to make our pork chops nice and tender and moist, we're going to make a marinade to lock in the juices and keep them nice and tender and juicy. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay. First we're going to put about 2 ounces of water in the bowl here. Then we're going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Mix that up a little. Okay, now we're going to take our pork chops, our boneless pork chops, we're going to put them right in there. Just like that. And what we want to happen is we want to see the pork chops absorb that moisture and the salt. Yeah. We'll flip them over again. Got a nice fat cap on there. Yeah. Boy, they look nice. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a tablespoon of oil. Mix that in a little. Now we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Mix that in. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to let these marinate for about an hour. Then we'll fry these babies up in our cast iron skillet till they're tender and juicy and perfectly done in the middle. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, our pork chops are done marinating. It's been about an hour. Now it's time to cook them. Okay, let's set our burner to medium high. And we're going to add some oil to the pan. Make sure you got enough because we're frying up the pork chops. And we're going to let that get nice and hot. Yeah, now we're looking for an oil temperature of maybe 350 to 375. So we're going to use one of these, a meat thermometer. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to take our boneless pork chops that we marinated. And we're going to put that one right in there, just like this. I'm going to take the other one, put that one in. And we're going to try to form a nice crust on each side. That'll be about 2 minutes on each side. And then we'll do our edges. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we'll just let them go another 2 minutes, then we'll give them a flip. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, we'll let them cook a little bit and we'll start doing our edges. Okay, let's give them another flip. We'll let them go another 2 minutes on that side. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's do our edges. Okay, let's lower our heat. Okay, let's put them back in the pan here. And we'll reduce our heat. Now we're looking for an internal temperature of about 145 to 155. So we ought to check them. Let's get a meat thermometer and check them out. Okay, I'm about in the middle. Okay, that one needs to go a little more. That one needs to go a little more. Okay, let's flip it. Okay, let's give them another check. See what temperature they're at. Okay, I'm about in the middle right there. Okay, that's 144. 150. Okay, they're done. Let's shut off the burner because they'll continue to cook when we plate them up. Yeah, let's put a little butter on them before we plate them up. And we'll sprinkle them with a little rosemary. Then we'll go ahead and plate them up. Get them out of there. They're done. Oh yeah. Wow. You see them? Boy, do they look good. Okay. Can't wait to get into them. Yeah, we're going to let them rest for about 5 minutes and we'll have a taste test. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, there you have it, guys. Our delicious, thick, juicy, boneless pork chops that we cooked in our cast iron skillet. And we marinated them for an hour, yeah, to lock in the moisture. So let's go ahead and have a bite. Yeah, this is going to taste good, I bet you. Look how tender and moist that is. Can you see it? The juice is just coming right out of there. Can you see it? Yep. The juice is coming right out. Okay, that's a little too big of a piece, so let's cut it in half. Okay, there you go. Look at that crust on there. Wow, is that beautiful? And the meat is just moist. Yep, let's have a bite. Boy, is that tasty. Yeah, you know what I forgot? A little salt. And a tiny bit of pepper. Boy, is that tasty. You're really going to enjoy this. Just go ahead and make them that way in the frying pan. Marinate them first though. Let them absorb most of the water, as much as they can absorb. and then lock it in with the oil and the cornstarch. Yep, and they'll hold on to their moisture while you fry them. That sounds good. Yeah, I just gotta have another little bite. Can you see how moist that is? Yep. Alright, let's have a bite. Mmm. Good. Okay guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, tasty, boneless, juicy pork chops. Yep, you can't beat these. Boy, are they good.